Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, so in this video, well, I'm going to start out by saying in part one of the Sublimation DTF Inkjet Hack, you saw me do the complete process of how I do my shirts when I use the Sublimation Fine DTF powder. And I have now washed that t-shirt. It's been 24 hours. I've washed that t-shirt, and I'm now going to show you what it looked like in part two. You're going to see me wash the shirt, and you're going to see the results that it did not wash straight out of my t-shirt. One of the things that I did check is I did Google the HP ink, and it says that HP ink cartridges are pigment based. They are fade resistant and more water resistant than dye based ink, so that may be the reason that my shirt has lasted for so long with my DTF Inkjet Hack. I did use darker colors on my first shirt. This one I used a little bit lighter colors, but you guys are going to see here in just a moment. After this, you're going to see that the image is still there, guys. It did not wash straight away. It did not wash right out, okay, which is what I've been saying. And what you're going to see, the results of what you're going to see, even though it's a tad bit lighter, that's pretty much it. It doesn't get any lighter than that after each wash. It stayed the same, okay? So even though it got a faint bit lighter, it never washed out. It has never washed out, and I still have that shirt. I just wanted to show you guys my complete process in part one. Part two, I was going to do the sublimation hack with the DTF by Sublimation, the fine, but I had my camera going up, and so it looks really small. So anyway, this is the colors from the sublimation. Okay, so you guys can see that sublimation is going to always be much more vibrant. Okay, and I'm still using the, hopefully you guys can see this, George, and I get them at Walmart. And then here's the thing on the inside, so you guys can see it is a, let's see if I can get this over here so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a poly cotton blend. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that. It is 65% polyester, 35% cotton. Let's see if I can get it up there. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is what I use when I do the Sublimation DTF Hack. That's the t-shirts that I actually use. So they're not 100% cotton that I'm doing when I do the Sublimation DTF Inkjet Hack. Okay, so sublimation is going to always get you more vibrant colors than the inkjet, but my HP Offset Pro, which is what I have, when I use it for the Sublimation DTF Hack, Inkjet Hack, it doesn't wash straight away. It doesn't wash out straight away. The ink doesn't wash out straight away, and that's because I'm using pigment ink, okay? And the ink in my printer is pigment, okay? So watch the video, guys, and hopefully that will now answer your questions in regards to the Inkjet DTF Hack. And does it wash out, or did it fade? And like I said, the little bit of fading that you're going to see here, that's it. Every time I washed my shirt, it stayed the same as this little bit of fade that you're going to see. That's it. But the image never faded completely away. All right, and I have washed that shirt, I know, at least 15 or 20 times. All right, so you guys be the judge on whether you want to use the process or not. But again, your pigment inks are much better for this process than your dye inks. Okay, so if yours is washing out straight away, it's because probably your inkjet printer has dye ink in it. Okay, and that's my story. I'm sticking to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you see the process, and then I'll come back in the end and do my final wrap up. All right guys, here is our George t-shirt with the inkjet DTF, using the inkjet for the DTF hack. I'm going to go ahead and turn it inside out. Give me 1 second. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this in the washing machine, and we're going to go ahead and close that up. And you guys can see washing machine is on, and it's going to start going here. So we're going to see, I'm going to show you. Alright, washing machine is going now. You guys can see it's on wash, and I'm going to share with you the results when it's done. Alright guys, so here is our wet shirt I just took out of the washing machine. Haven't even dried it yet. And we're going to take a look at our design. Alright, here is our wet shirt. And there is our design still there. It's a George t-shirt. This is inkjet ink. So for those of you that said that it doesn't work, it does work. It doesn't wash out. I've tried to tell you guys, I don't know what it is, but I took you through the entire process. This is a wet t-shirt. I gotta put it in the dryer. This is the Sublimation shirt that I did with the DTF by Yamation, and this is the inkjet with same DTF powder by Yamation. Alright, so there you have it guys. I showed you all the complete process that I have done, and the design is still there. So it does work. Alright guys, so now you've seen the process of the wash for the DTF Inkjet Hack using the Yamation. I have not tried this. I have some other brands of DTF powder that I have not tried this with on the inkjet. I've tried theirs with Sublimation ink, okay? But the only difference when I do sublimation is I'm using my Epson Workforce 7720. But the process I do is the same. I always powder twice, and I always cure twice. And now I use my convection oven to cure, because you guys saw how easy it was in part one. It is very easy to cure using your convection oven. I have the convection heat down to about 300, and I use 300 whether I'm doing sublimation or inkjet. And I also leave, when I do my heat press, I do heat press at 325 for 10 seconds, and then I let it cool for 5 minutes and do a cool peel. I do that on inkjet and sublimation. I don't raise the temperature on the sublimation, and you guys can see that my colors are still vibrant and popping with the inkjet. With the sublimation. Okay, so we all know that inkjet is always going to yield a fainter color or a duller color than your sublimation will, and that's why we love sublimation. But I also love inkjet, so I can do the process with either one on the Yamation DTF powder, and it works fine with my printer. my HP OfficeJet Pro 7740. Okay, that's all I can speak to, guys. I don't have another printer to try it on. I do have a Canon. I haven't hooked it up yet. It's one of my older printers that I'm going to be using for my work. And maybe I'll try it one day just to see what happens. See if it washes out straight away versus my HP OfficeJet Pro. All right, guys. If you're currently in my Facebook group, I want to thank you guys so much for following me via Facebook. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it is Candora's Cricut and Creative Crafters. It will be linked in this video description. All you have to do is click on the link and agree to the Facebook group rules, and you're in. Just that easy. And then if you are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you like my method of teaching, guys, I try to be as upfront and honest with you as possible. Okay, based on what my process is. All right. And yeah, if you like my method of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love having more subscribers. I love communicating with you guys. If you ask me a question, I'm going to be as open and honest with you as possible. So for those of you that have asked me, did my shirt hold up in the wash? My previous shirt that I did, yes, it did. Do I do DTF sublimation or inkjet hacks every day? No, I do not. I don't do it very often. Pretty much when you see a tutorial is when I did it. Okay. And that's because the process is just too much for me. Like, you know, having to use the powder and cure it. It's much easier for me now that I'm using my convection oven, but you can use a heat gun. You can't use a blow dryer. That's not going to work. And what else? Some people put theirs in the oven. I just don't trust putting stuff like that in my oven if I'm going to be using it for cooking. So that's why I use my convection oven. My convection oven, guys, they used to be using, I use it only for sublimation and now curing the DTF powder. Okay, but I do have another brand. I think A-Sub may have sent me some powder, and maybe another company. So maybe I'll try theirs on the inkjet and see if it holds up in the wash, or see if it's the Sublimation powder that's holding up in the wash when I do inkjet. Who knows? But anywho, mine didn't wash out, and you guys saw that. Okay. All right, guys. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it, and you guys know my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye.